odds in lotteries are totally different, and you're not playing for the small amount. You're always playing for the jackpot. That's the fun about it. I mean, if you're a winner, and of course, people win the jackpots, then you change your life because, I mean, you have so much other things now to deal with, like investing in your future.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Millionaire Podcast. With me, I have someone very special. He has 30 years of experience in the industry. He's one of 3 lotto game designers in the world, and he is here with us today to share his insights about Millionaire and the green initiative behind it, Oasis Park. Here we have with us Mr. Rahul C. Martin.
Oh, thank you, Madonna. And I'm one of 3, but like yippee. Actually, I hope younger people are coming up pretty soon and do better stuff than we do. But anyways, right now,
but some fields of expertise require that kind of experience.
Yeah,
so a younger person coming in is, I don't think it's credible enough.
That's true. It's not just pure math and some facts, putting some facts together. It's also experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
And are you ready? Are you ready for the question for today?
Oh yeah, yes I am. Obviously,
it's actually pretty interesting. It says, "How do you ensure responsible playing, or how can people be responsible while playing?"
Yeah, that's a difficult question because what can we do as a lottery and or lottery provider, or what is a person supposed to do? Now, the only thing that can happen, responsibility ends in when it comes to gambling or lotteries is like how much money you are spending.
Okay.
Right. So I would say it's a lot easier when you do like in gambling, talking about betting, for example, or if you're going to a casino or you're doing the poker tournaments and slot machines online, it makes it so easy for people to spend money, right?
Yeah.
And they get addicted. And most of the time it's because, it's entertaining, and then they're losing a little bit of money, and then they want to win the money back, and that's it. You are, already trapped in this addiction, and then you are losing your own view of how responsible am I spending my money.
And it's not only a vicious circle, but I would say it's like a spiral down.
Yeah, absolutely. It starts with you play like a little bit, and then it goes on and on and on, and then like at a certain point, you are, the first of the month is coming, you get your salary, and your wife is asking for the money, and at the second it's already gone because you are so much into whatever gambling that you lose control basically. And then so this, just explains like why the industry is always saying like, okay, you need to make sure that the people are like in responsible when they are losing their their own responsibility on doing this. And lotteries is a little bit different because the excitement is not as big as it is when you gamble.
Correct.
And it's not time consuming, so it's not exciting. You buy a ticket like on a Monday, and then you wait till Thursday till the draw is, and then after 5 minutes it's over. Well, actually it's 15 minutes. Our show in Millionaire is 15 minutes in general. But you do the draw, you look the numbers, and that's it. And then you buy next ticket and you wait for a week. So addiction is not as high in lotteries. Or I would say like it's very, very rare that somebody is really addicted to lotteries. But at the same time, we as the industry, we have to make sure that we see when somebody gets addicted to it.
Okay.
And the easiest way is just monitoring the weekly sales.
Okay.
If our systems tell us right away, oh, this person is buying too many tickets, or not too many, but at least more than average, right?
So you get like a note, you get highlighted.
Yeah,
you get,
our alarm is going off, and then we are like, oh, wait a minute. So and then like we have procedures where we try to reach out to the person first of all, and like to talk to him if he is aware, let's say, what he's doing. And I mean, you cannot, if it's a millionaire from Qatar, let's say, I mean, you cannot really stop him, right? I mean, he knows what he's doing and he's not spending millions, but he can afford it.
True.
If, let's say, some like taxi driver in Saudi, for example, is spending 2,000 dirhams a week, then something is wrong. At this point, we need to talk. And again, there might be explanations for this. Maybe he's like having a pool, like it's not his money. It's like they have like the whole family is putting the money on the table, or all his friends or whatever. That's why it's important that a system is making a decision, but then a human is following up.
Okay.
So it cannot replace, like the human stuff. And if somebody tries to lie to you, I mean, it's easier for you to hear it than just having a couple of clicks saying like, no, it's all good and stuff. I would say that, like you should not spend like more than 1, 2, 3, maybe 5% of your salary.
Okay.
And, depending, I mean, obviously, what your income situation is, you can buy more tickets or less tickets. Yeah, that's. I think that's pretty much it. Now, if we find out, or if we believe that it's out of control, then we can block you.
Okay.
So we would not take any, or would not sell it to you anymore. We can also, like, our systems could check, like, if you try to sign up with another account, because the systems can like check on the phone numbers, on the email addresses, on the names, of course, So and especially when you don't change your behavior, then the red flag is coming a week later, even with a new name or a new account.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I think it's this is important. Also, what we do is, like, if people know that they have an issue and they have like this clear moment, let's say, they can even call us and say, like, please block me. So I'm not, like, if I'm in a mood to play and I cannot stop it, so at least we know he can report basically himself. On a kind of blacklist, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So the industry, I mean, we can do a few things, and this is important. But it's, again, I would say, like, the chances of being addicted to lotteries and not playing responsible at all is very unlikely. It's the danger is much more when you connect to like these scratch cards, like where you can buy a scratch card every minute.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and especially online. I mean, you're sitting in the train, in the metro, in the bus, and then you can, just to waste your time, you're buying one ticket after another. Now, this is going to be a problem. A pure lottery, easy to monitor, I would say, like from our technical side at least. Yeah, so I think, like, and that's why I always say, like, a lottery is not gambling. Right?
Yes.
That's like, I always, whenever I'm somewhere, if I have to talk on stage somewhere, I'm always making clear, do not compare lotteries with online gambling. It's totally different. It's you do this because you're playing not for the small money. You're not even playing for making your losses back.
Yeah.
People are playing for many, many years, and they don't win, and then once a sudden, after 20 years, they have like a jackpot, whatever, they hit
and
the
also
jackpot.
it's a weekly lottery. It's not like a thing that happens every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is like, one thing, again, the industry is aware of.
Okay.
And and the responsible people are really taking it serious. And I can just tell the people that if you have like a problem with gambling or even like with the lottery, just send us an email or just give us a call, or the company. I mean, sometimes they have websites even like where you can sign in, and then you are blocked in all the casinos, for example. But I'm quite sure that if you are a responsible player and you buy your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tickets in a week, then it should not harm your love life, your household, your income, your mortgages you have to pay maybe for your house or whatever it is, your loans. It should be safe.
Wow, great. I'd also go one step ahead and say, even having a podcast like this also ensures people are informed and they play as a product more responsibly.
Yeah.
Information shared is beautiful. In the lottery industry, I think you're one of the few people that have a podcast that shares information, that shares guidelines, safety tips.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, even this podcast itself is in a way a noble thing, or maybe informative, or telling people that be aware. This is how things work. Lotteries are different. Gambling is different. And yeah, if you're addicted, you can always call us and say, hey, I may have a problem, and please take care of me. So yeah, pretty interesting.
But be sure, if you are buying 1,000 tickets in a week, somebody's calling from our team.
Perfect. Wow. Yeah, because not every company would have a problem. They say it's good for our sales.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, like if you are not regulated, if you are just like, and not taking it serious, I mean, you think like, oh, that's amazing. I mean, lots of income, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, well, actually not lotteries, not the real lotteries, but these lottery platforms, they have like additional games to keep you playing.
Ouch.
So this is like not the lottery we are talking about. We are talking about the real stuff, right?
Yeah.
The real stuff does not want you to play unlimited. I mean, yes, of course, it makes sense to buy a ticket every week or a couple of tickets, but it does not make sense to buy 1,000 tickets. But yes, you are changing the odds, but no, that is not guaranteed you're winning.
Great.
And it's different, obviously, when you're playing a roulette table, like where if you put like a chip on each number, of course you're winning, right?
Yeah.
But the odds in lotteries are totally different, and you're not playing for the small amount. You're always playing for the jackpot, and that's the fun about it. I mean, if you're a winner, and of course people win the jackpots. I mean, then you change your life, because I mean you have so much other things now to deal with, like investing in your future, in your kids, in like buying a house, buying a new car, I don't know, start your own business.
Yeah. And it's not instant, it's weekly. I mean, you literally have to wait, 24 hours into 7 days is 168 hours before you can find your results. So.
Yeah. Interesting enough, we have a lot of people, and it's also in the industry, that are buying the ticket last minute.
Oh, wow.
Right? And I don't know why it is, because I mean, I think the chances do not change when you buy it on a Monday or Tuesday, or if you buy it on a Thursday. But a lot of people are buying it the last minute, and then of course it's difficult to buy 1,000 tickets.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also human behavior. Maybe we are spoiled at this point to do everything last minute.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing us information about this interesting topic. Till then, stay tuned for another episode of the Millionaire Podcast.
Thank you, Madonna. And you can't
win
if you don't play.